Yay Networks.
13 has been my lucky number for a while. Like, it's always a sign of good things to come for me.
This is 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast, breaking down every song, every Easter egg, every era, and every theory. Hosted by the biggest Swifties, Nick Adams, Anna Szabo, Amy Nichols, and Lacey Gee.
Welcome to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. My name's Nick Adams.
I'm Anna. Amy. And I'm Lacey Gee.
And the Chiefs won the Super Bowl.
What do you know?
It is a few days late. Please excuse our tardiness. But we got stuff going on. Chill.
And
Stay out of our
if
DMs.
this is your first time hearing that the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, then what have you been up to?
But it was really great. Did everybody watch the big game?
Yeah.
Everyone watched
Yes.
it?
It was a long one. I think this was the first time I actually paid attention to a Super Bowl game.
You know, I know that there's a lot of haters for Taylor Swift right now, and everyone's saying she's ruining the NFL. The NFL is so thrilled and so happy with Taylor Swift because I would assume a large part due to Taylor's presence at the game. It was the largest audience for a Super Bowl in history. It was the largest audience for any TV event in the U.S. since we landed on the moon.
Thank
Just
you,
goes- yeah,
Taylor.
just goes to
Unbelievable.
show. Yeah.
And, of course, the demographics for new viewers, younger viewers, female viewers are just skyrocketing right now.
Oh, absolutely.
And dads are grateful for it because now
Absolutely.
their daughters are into football, and it's just creating this whole new bonding experience that wasn't there before.
Yeah, and husbands too. Like right before the Super Bowl, I had told my husband Ryan, I was like, I'm actually kind of sad that football season's going to be over. And he stopped in his tracks. He goes, never in my life have I heard you say that. And I was like, yeah, well, it's now I was actually invested. And so I think he had a great time. And he tells me random football stuff now, and I know, and I come to him with random football stuff now. It's nothing but greatness.
Do you understand the game now?
There's a lot of rules, which is another thing Ryan said. He was like, life would have been a lot easier for me if Taylor dated a basketball player because the game is just easier to understand. He was saying out of all sports, football is probably the hardest to learn when it has all the different rules and different strategies and different players and different positions, and it's a lot. So no, I don't fully understand it, but I feel like I can watch and kind of know what's going on. But I've just had so much fun.
Because there was a brand new rule in effect that happened at the end of the game. And I don't quite understand it, but people at the party I was at was talking about it. How there was, do you know what I'm talking about, Nick?
With overtime?
Yeah.
I don't know. I know that there was new rules. I don't really know what was old, what's new. I just knew that it was a little bit new. And the 49ers may have misunderstood the new rules, and that may have cost them the game. Is that what you're referring to?
I guess.
Yeah.
I just know that my friends were super excited, and I want to say mansplaining, but I still don't get it, so it wasn't really mansplaining.
Is it
Maybe
mansplaining
it was just,
if you don't know it and someone's just explaining it to you?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm just being a hater. But
So, hold on. I'm not saying mansplaining doesn't exist. It definitely does.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between if I were to just
mansplaining and explaining.
but if I was to explain something versus mansplaining, is there a difference?
No, you are correct.
Am I allowed to inform you guys about anything, or is anything I say mansplaining and rude and
you're correct.
condescending?
Mansplaining is when a man tries to explain something that a woman already knows.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or when a man tries to explain something, for example, about the female body. Or something, you know what I mean? It's
Okay.
all right,
Okay.
But in the case where a man is explaining something, that doesn't necessarily make it mansplaining.
Uh-huh.
So
Does it come with the caveat of a condescending tone or a
typically.
or a I know more than you vibe versus I'm just trying to be helpful?
And sometimes I feel like, to me, it happens a lot when I say something and a man repeats it back to me as if I didn't just say that exact same thing. That would also be mansplaining.
Or, well, this isn't mansplaining, but I hate it whenever someone asks you the same question but rephrases it because they want a different response. And then I can't.
Hold on.
I can't keep my cool in that situation.
Are you woman-splaining right now?
Maybe.
Because you said almost the exact same as what Anna just said.
Did I? I meant, okay, I don't know. Never mind.
So back to the Super Bowl. Believe it or not, I can't believe that's our segue back.
I cannot believe the moment we're living in right now with Taylor and this relationship. We're seeing Taylor getting her groove back, right? We've never seen her be so public with a relationship.
Not
We've
in a
never
while.
seen her, but I mean, to be going to all these parties, to be so public with PDA, to be so public with affection and holding hands and things like that. Have we witnessed her do things like this?
It's been a long time.
With whom?
Calvin Harris.
What?
Those are the sacred texts. Yes. Are you kidding?
I
Taylor
remember-
literally posted a picture
Uh-huh.
of her in the crowd at a Calvin Harris show like this.
Okay.
And
okay.
the caption was watching Calvin Harris like and heart like emoji. She also posted pictures from their vacation to the Bahamas.
Remember their anniversary trip?
To the Bahamas,
Yeah.
a bunch of pictures, a bunch of videos. We got the 1-year cake from their 1-year anniversary. She was at his shows. We would like literally watch Calvin Harris's Snapchat stories.
Yeah.
Just to hope to see Taylor in the background.
We also are living in just a different time with social media
Yeah.
and the way people are using their phones to be actual news sources.
And I think part of the difference is back then, I think, like you said, like social media was a bit more casual, and Taylor was more casual on it. She would tweet and post on Tumblr and respond to people all the time. Then, we all know what happened with like Reputation. She kind of, went into hiding, didn't do interviews anymore, and didn't really use like social media as like a casual thing. And then she kind of did a little bit with TikTok when like Taylor's versions kind of started out. She'd be commenting on like our videos and things like that, but it was always more work related, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And now even though she's like so public and stuff, like up until the Super Bowl, she had not posted about the Chiefs or about Travis Kelce or any of that. We saw it. We saw other people post about it. We saw all of her friends posting the pictures that were taken from Taylor's camera, but she wasn't posting any of it. She's posted one thing now, from one of the Super Bowl parties, which was
So cute.
so cute, and it was a big deal, but it's not the first time. And I think with her and Joe, they did both decide to be very private, and like that's what she said in her documentary, that they just decided to keep the relationship private, and that was 6 years. And so in the span of 6 years, social media changes, people's opinions change, the way that you go out and about just changes. But yeah, I mean, she was pretty Calvin Harris specifically. I mean, and then we also got pictures of her and Tom Hiddleston when she was like sitting on his lap. Remember that picture, that post?
Yeah, and they were always at the beach,
Yeah.
flying around on her jet and things like that.
So it's not the first time, but it is the first time in a long time.
All right.
Was
but
that mansplaining?
No, not at all. I didn't understand it, so thank you for explaining. But it was just really cool to see, okay, the Chiefs are at the Super Bowl. They're showing her a lot. I believe I saw the stat was about 54 seconds of total Taylor screen time
Yeah,
from the
less
Super
than
Bowl.
a minute.
Yeah, not too much. Not too bad.
How funny, though. I saw a bunch of people on social media. Everybody wanted to do this drinking game with Taylor Swift. Every time they flash her up on TV, then take a shot, then do this. And so they turned to Taylor Swift and she would see herself and chug a beer.
Love it.
How funny is that? I love it. She was beating everybody to the punch. I mean,
love
it was
it.
just one time, but still, I love her sense of humor.
And I do love the comparisons of Taylor Swift's suite to other celebrities. I don't have to say who the other celebrities were.
They were boring.
But the other ones just looked so bored. And Taylor and Blake Lively and Miles Teller and his wife and everyone that was there. And Ice Spice. So fun. They are having a
Jason.
party.
Yeah.
Jason was there who,
Yeah.
I think Travis and Kelce certainly won the Super Bowl overall. But, man, Jason Kelce, he's very close second place to just winning overall.
Oh, yeah.
Just the fun of the Super Bowl.
And I have to say, I also absolutely adore Jason Kelce's wife, Kylie Kelce.
She's the best.
She is so wonderful. I love her. So she's a diehard Eagles fan, which is a team that Jason plays for. And she has like said on the record that she will never wear another team's colors or another team's like gear, jersey, like whatever, because she's a diehard Eagles fan. She said even if Jason switches teams, she said I would wear the Kelce name, but I wouldn't wear the team because she's a diehard Eagles fan. So even at the Super Bowl, she was wearing a red like shirt from I think the college that Jason went to, but it wasn't a Chiefs shirt. And then she was also wearing like I think another red shirt to like something else, but it was merch from the New Heights podcast. It wasn't Chiefs related. And I think on their podcast, Jason had said like that he told Kylie like Travis is family, like it's okay, like you can wear Chiefs stuff like to the Super Bowl. And she was like, I'm not doing it. And she's also really superstitious. And so when the game was getting really, really close at the end, one of her superstitions is that she can't watch. Like, she can't even watch it on the TV, can't watch it in person. So one of her friends posted a video of her literally facing a wall. Like, at the very end, she's, like, not watching. And you see Taylor's security guy next to her just, like, trying so hard not to laugh because she's like, I'm not watching. So I love that Taylor dating Travis has introduced us to the Kelsey family and also to Kylie Kelsey, because I just absolutely adore her.
So after the game, we see this great moment between Taylor and Travis. They hug, they're kissing, they're being all lovey-dovey. It was great. It was wonderful. Shared on social media. Then a few days later, we get the audio of what they were saying, because Travis has a microphone on, and they will use that in clips later on down the road.
And that's very common, by the way.
Yeah, very common.
Like, very common for the players to be mic'd up at post.
It's called being mic'd up.
Yeah.
And so you get a lot of really fun sideline interactions, and so you get Taylor and Travis exchanging these sweet words together right after Travis wins the Super Bowl.
Thank you for coming, baby. I cannot believe that. Thank you. I can't believe you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for coming. Thank you for making it halfway across the world. You're the best, baby. Oh my God. The absolute best. Was it electric?
It was unbelievable.
Wow.
I got the SwifTEA zoomies. That is just so cute.
It's the most adorable thing ever. Unbelievable. And also another thing that we have to talk about. Yeah, Taylor Swift is a really great musician. She sings and everything like that. Travis has been doing quite a bit of singing himself. And every time he sings, he's up on the podium. They cut the camera to Taylor, and she's just smiling and being supportive.
Some people are calling it the ick, but I don't think so. I don't think it's the ick.
I don't think she has the ick.
Yeah, it might be the ick if you're not in this situation, but you're on the field. You just won the Super Bowl. You just won the biggest trophy that you can win in sports. Yeah, you're excited. And Travis gets up on stage and does this.
Y'all hear this? We've been fighting for all right all day. How about a little Viva Las Vegas? Viva Las Vegas! Viva! Viva Las Vegas!
I love it.
Does he always speak in song lyrics after a win? Because they set him up for this. I mean, they were trying to get him to do the fight for your right to party.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this is something he's well known for, if it's something he's just picked up in the last couple of games or not. But he's that fun guy.
Yeah,
and so they want to
come.
come. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They want to come to him. They want to hear what he has to say.
He's the party animal, and they had a parade in Kansas City for them, and Travis has been having a few drinks, and he gets on the mic, and here he is singing again.
I want everybody a part of this thing. If you know this song, sing along. Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in booze and ruined the Niners affair.
And he keeps going, and he's looking at his phone. His phone is 3 inches from his face, and he's reading lyrics and not really getting them correct. But again, he's having a blast, celebrating with his boys. That's what you do.
He dates Taylor Swift for one season, and suddenly he's
a singer.
But I also loved all of the footage and videos that we were blessed with from the after party.
Oh, it's the best.
Oh, my God. So the Chiefs had an after party, and Post Malone performed at the after party, and there's videos of Taylor, like, singing every single word to Post Malone. And then the Chainsmokers were DJing, and I think it was like right when Travis like came out of the bathroom or something, they played "You Belong with Me" or "Love Story," one of the two. And so it was "You Belong with Me." And so Travis goes up to the DJ booth and like performs almost like with the Chainsmokers, looks back at Taylor, like sings to her, and then she's in the crowd with her drink, and she's like, "You belong with me." And it was just so cute to see, but also so wonderful to know that Taylor Swift got to experience being drunk at a club when a Taylor Swift song comes on. There is nothing better. Like, it's part of girlhood. It's just it's one of the best experiences. Like, one of my absolute favorite parts from my wedding was when my DJ played Love Story, and me and Ryan just like sang the song to each other. Like, there's something so beautiful about it. And I'm so happy that Taylor Swift herself got to experience a Taylor Swift song drunk at the club. Like, it's just, my heart is so full.
And how cool was it? Last year, there's a video of Travis Kelce singing a Taylor Swift song at the Super Bowl party. And then this year, he's singing it with her or to her at the party.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. And also, there were so many 13 connections from this Super Bowl, from it being her 13th appearance to a 13-hour flight from Tokyo for her to come to they won on like the third down one line or something. I don't remember. I didn't know in the first place. But there's so many 13 connections from this Super Bowl win. So all the Swifties were just like, I knew it. Look at that Tay Voodoo working again.
But the Tay Voodoo is getting out of hand. It's crazy. When they were at the club singing Love Story to each other, it was like 3 years to the day that we got Love Story Taylor's version. And I saw one Swiftie online being like, Taylor, this is getting ridiculous. How are you doing this? This is nuts. But yeah, all of the 13s are just so, oh my gosh.
I
crazy.
loved that, yes, we get all of this wonderful footage of them being cute and flirty with each other at the club, but isn't it great to know that Taylor now knows what her boyfriend is up to in the club? Because before, her boyfriend was in the club doing, I don't know what. But now she knows what he's up to. And it's hanging out and singing Taylor Swift music. Yeah. Isn't that great?
It is. I absolutely, oh gosh, I was living for every single video from that night. And I do love, there was one video where they were leaving, and as they're leaving the club, Travis takes his jacket off and puts it on Taylor, and like that's the focus of the video. But then right behind them, you see Jason Kelce stumbling, and he's wearing this like Nacho Libre.
A luchador mask.
Yeah, and so he's like stumbling in his overalls with his mask, like almost falling into the bushes. And it's like somebody said that it looks like a clip from Ryan Reynolds' new movie about like imaginary friends. Yeah, like it looks like Taylor and Travis are like the real people, and he's like the imaginary friend behind them. It's so funny.
There's so many videos. There's another video of Taylor and Travis there, smooching and stuff, and then the camera pans over to the DJ booth with the Chainsmokers, and Travis like has his foot up on the console, and he's just like gyrating and having a blast. It's wonderful.
And she's
to have
loving
the drunk
it.
uncle there.
And Taylor's loving it. Like I think she's absolutely loving having this just like outgoing, extroverted, party, like strong, successful man, and his family is just fabulous. Like she's on top of the world, and so is he. They're so great.
Power couple for sure.
I love them.
So way to go, Chiefs. All right, moving on. We had our own little Super Bowl about Taylor Swift songs.
Yes, we had our Swift Bowl, the first ever 13 podcast Swift Bowl. We each picked a Taylor Swift album, and then from that album, we picked songs that battled head to head in a bracket. And then it was up to our listeners to pick who would ultimately win. So at the end of it, in our finals, we had All Too Well 10-minute version versus You're on Your Own, Kid.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was going to be a little bit closer than it actually was.
Okay.
We posted the poll on our Instagram at the 13 Podcast, and the results for the first ever 13 Podcast Swift Bowl with 63%.
Ooh.
All Too Well 10-minute version.
Of
Way to go, All Too
Congratulations,
Well.
Amy. That was your pick.
I did see a lot of comments that maybe it should not be on the same level with other songs.
Like it should just be
It's just its own category.
Yeah. But we'll do it again.
Yeah, we should do it again. Do something similar.
Yeah.
And do we leave All Too Well in consideration? Take it out completely?
I think so.
Okay.
Because it was already the champion.
You're right.
Yeah.
You know. So
What? So the Chiefs can't play in the next
Nope.
Super Bowl?
Sure can.
Valid. Warmer, sunnier days are calling, and you can fuel up for them with Factor's no prep, no mess meals. Meet your wellness goals in time for summer thanks to the menu of chef-crafted meals with options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are dietitian approved and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. So if you only have a few minutes between meetings during the day, or you get home and you're just so hungry but you have no time to cook, Factor is where you should go. They have 35 different meals and more than 60 add-ons to choose from every week, and you'll always have new flavors to explore. You can crush your wellness goals this May with dietitian approved meals and ingredients that you can trust. And these are delicious. From breakfast to dessert, you can stay fueled with easy, nutritious options. And you can keep kitchen time to a minimum. Factor meals are ready in 2 minutes, so no shopping, prepping, cooking, or cleaning up. Enjoy effortless support for your lifestyle. Head to factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 and use code TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month. That's code TaylorSwiftFan50 at factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active.
Okay, so switching gears yet again. Taylor is not done. So she was in Japan. She flew all the way to Vegas. Now she flew all the way over to Australia. And Taylor's performing 3 nights in Melbourne, Australia. And we got to pick some surprise songs here. Mm-hmm. So before we get to that, let's go over what she sang in Tokyo and see if any of us got any points.
Yeah, she did 4 nights in Tokyo. And across the board, 0.
Ooh,
not a
bummer.
single one of us guessed a song that was played, which was going to be tough to do because she said that she was resetting the surprise songs.
Yeah, so we have all the songs to choose from.
All the songs to choose from. But looking back on her choices, they did make sense.
Yeah.
So the first night in Tokyo, she did Dear Reader, which was just so beautiful. I tuned in just in time for her to perform it. And it makes sense because she just announced the Tortured Poets Department, Dear Reader, The End of Midnights. It was perfect. So she paired that with Holy Ground. None of us guessed that. Night 2, she did Electric Touch, which now, hearing how often Travis Kelce uses the word electric, I wonder if that's why she picks that. But I don't know. Paired that with Eyes Open.
Mm-hmm.
Amy, what did you think of the performance?
Wonderful. Beautiful. Loved it.
And then night 3, she did Superman and The Outside. And then night 4, she did Come In With the Rain and You're On Your Own, Kid.
So you said that there were reasons for her picking, or she seemed to have an order, because I thought it seemed completely random.
I mean, I think it's random, but I think she did You're On Your Own, Kid on the last night because of the friendship bracelets, and it was right when she was about to head out to the Super Bowl. I think she did Dear Reader because, she's getting into TS11. I thought she did Electric Touch because of Travis Kelce using the word electric. I don't think it was like, she never said that. That's just that's what I thought.
Okay. All right. Well, I like you putting that together because for me, I was like, which made it even harder to guess this week. Last week was completely random. Now this week, I'm like, based on last weekend, I don't know. I'm kind of going with the Nick Adams theory. I'm playing this because, like, no specific reason. Yeah, just because it seemed random to me.
And my personal feelings is I think that a lot of her, at least surprise song choices, are just because she wants to do it. I think every now and then there might be a random connection to a city or something that she'll throw in. But I think a lot of times it might just be what she's feeling. Like, okay, it's about time to play something from 1989 in a surprise song set because I haven't in a while or something like that. That's just my personal opinion. But when she's in Melbourne, Australia, she's probably going to be playing in front of the biggest audience she's ever performed in front of. The Melbourne Cricket Ground, which is where she's performing this weekend, they are predicting over 260,000 people over 3 nights are going to see Taylor Swift. That's an average of about 86,000 people a night.
Wow.
And Ed Sheeran performed in this stadium not too long ago, and he performed with 109,000 people. That's crazy. And that was just on one night that Ed did it.
Really?
Crazy.
Wow.
Huge stadium. Huge. So, should we try and start guessing our surprise songs?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to predict that on Friday night, February 16th, that on guitar, Taylor is going to play Mean because it has the living in a big old city. I think she's going to somehow tie this into, wow, look at this huge crowd. They said I couldn't do it, and here I am performing in front of my biggest crowd ever.
And she'll laugh during football game.
There you go. And then I think she's going to follow that up on piano with Clean.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Because she's in a new relationship. She's clean of the past.
Oh, I love that.
Now, it's all good. She's looking towards the future. Lacey?
Okay, so for Friday, February 16th, it is a 112-day theory that lands on 112 days. Is she going to do something? I don't necessarily think so, but she knows the rumors. So I think she's going to kick it off with Crazier.
Oh, I would love that.
I love that song. I want her to perform it, and I think that would kind of feed into the frenzy, especially whenever she ends it with Glitch. Is anything going to happen? I don't think so. I don't. I'm a clown. I don't think there's going to be any sort of announcement, but it is a 112-day theory. We'll see what she does. Crazier and glitch.
The Tortured Poets Department is throwing off the 112-day theory.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just know that this does fall on it.
Cool.
Watch something happen just because it's the one time that you're like, I don't think anything's going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and, there is no explanation. There's only reputation. So it could happen. People are wondering if she's still going to do drops in the meantime. And I do have a fun theory I'll share at the end.
Ooh.
But, yeah, that's all I have for Nick Adams' birthday,
Woohoo.
Friday the 16th. I was going to pick Gorgeous for you, Nick, but then I got way too much into it. So, yeah. But happy birthday to you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Amy, what songs is she playing for my birthday?
I was doing a lot of research on Melbourne. It's a big coffee city. And I'm like, why am I doing this? Why am I researching? I'm just going to pick songs that I like. I picked Peace and Clean, which have nothing to do with coffee.
Okay. All right. Love it. Good choices. Anna, what do you think she's performing on Friday?
Well, I think she's coming high off the Super Bowl win, so I think maybe this is the time that she does Mary's song because of the 87-89. And just because our friend Vinoj is there, I'm going to put Mr. Perfectly Fine.
Oh, fun.
Hoping that he gets it this time around. When he went to the Eras Tour in Pittsburgh, he missed it by one day. So I'm just going to put it into the energy for him to get it this time.
I wanted to guess that for you too, Mr. Perfectly Fine 13. And I wanted to make guesses for Nick Adams' birthday. But I also want to win. So I went a different direction, but have so much fun at your show tonight.
If she does Gorgeous, I'm going to laugh so hard.
So, Saturday predictions. What's Taylor Swift going to be performing in her surprise song set? I am going to predict that she's going to sing Begin Again because she's got a new thing going on. She's watching this whole thing begin again. And then I think on piano, she's going to have a lot of fun with a lot of the new haters that have come around lately. And she's going to perform I Did Something Bad. And from what I could find, she never performed that during the first leg in the surprise song set. So it was the only song from Reputation she hasn't sung yet on the Eras Tour. So I think right now with all the hype, I think this is a good time to play I Did Something Bad.
It's a good pick.
Lacey?
All right, Nick. So for Saturday, I saw the cutest TikTok, and this is from Ben Fernley. He has a surprise song guess, and just because the cuteness of it, I have to pick it.
Swift does not sing Should Have Said No when she's in Australia. It is such a missed opportunity. Can you imagine like a whole stadium full of Australian Swifties being like, should have said no, should have gone home. It needs to be one of the surprise songs.
No.
I love that so much.
Yeah, so in honor of that, because that would just be so stinking adorable.
Should have said no.
No.
Should have said no.
That's so cute.
And because she is in her feels after such a iconic win and just a wonderful weekend with her boy, I think she'll play Sparks Fly.
Oh,
That's a good guess. All right, Amy, what you thinking for Saturday?
I have It's Nice to Have a Friend and Sweet Nothing. Two of my favorites.
Love it. All right, Anna, Saturday.
For Saturday, I have an idea that was given to us by Mr. Perfectly Fine 13, our friend Vinoj. Me, because you can't spell Melbourne without me. And then also, I think because she is in a very lovey-dovey stage with Travis, I'm going to say Timeless.
Ooh, good one. All right, so let's move on to Sunday, her final night in Melbourne. Or is it Melbourne? Melbourne? I feel like I'm overpronouncing the O when I say Melbourne.
I only said Melbourne because that's how you guys said it, but I've always said it Melbourne.
Melbourne.
I don't know the answer.
Melbourne. Okay. Well, on her last night on this stop in the tour, I think on guitar, she's going to have a blast. She's in a huge stadium. One of the absolute best bangers that she has is New Romantics on guitar. She doesn't sing that in the regular set, does she?
No.
Okay.
We would know.
Please cut that.
Nope.
Right as I said that, I was like, wait, no, she doesn't.
No,
Yeah,
she
okay.
You second guessed yourself.
Okay. New Romantics on guitar. And then on piano, she's going to do False God.
Oh.
Yeah.
That'd be so good.
Yeah.
Did
All
she
right.
do that one? Has she done that one already?
I
don't remember.
think so.
Oh, I'm going to have to look that up. Warmer, sunnier days are calling, and you can fuel up for them with Factor's no prep, no mess meals. Meet your wellness goals in time for summer thanks to the menu of chef-crafted meals with options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are dietitian approved and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. So if you only have a few minutes between meetings during the day, or you get home and you're just so hungry but you have no time to cook, Factor is where you should go. They have 35 different meals and more than 60 add-ons to choose from every week, and you'll always have new flavors to explore. You can crush your wellness goals this May with dietitian approved meals and ingredients that you can trust. And these are delicious. From breakfast to dessert, you can stay fueled with easy, nutritious options. And you can keep kitchen time to a minimum. Factor meals are ready in 2 minutes, so no shopping, prepping, cooking, or cleaning up. Enjoy effortless support for your lifestyle. Head to factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 and use code TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month. That's code TaylorSwiftFan50 at factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active. Summer is right around the corner, and we love to have fun, but we're all really well aware that it can get expensive. And when you have financial goals, you need to decide what's worth it. A Chime checking account helps you reach your financial goals while still enjoying your summer. Are you traveling at all this summer? Maybe to hit up another Eras tour date? And look, sometimes you know that you don't mean to overdraft, but it just happens when things start to add up. And Chime allows you to overdraft up to $200 with no fees, which at times can be a total game changer. You can set up your direct deposit with your Chime account, and you'll be notified to enroll in SpotMe. Live it up this summer and make progress towards your financial goals with Chime. Open your bank account in minutes at chime.com/TaylorSwiftFan. That's chime.com/TaylorSwiftFan. Chime feels like progress. Banking services and debit card provided by the Bancorp Bank N.A. or Stride Bank N.A. members. FDIC. SpotMe eligibility requirements and overdraft limits apply. Boosts are available to eligible Chime members enrolled in SpotMe and are subject to monthly limits. Terms and conditions apply. Go to chime.com/disclosures for details.
So for Sunday, I have Taylor Swift looks at her calendar and realizes, oh, it's National Red Sock Day. So she's going to sing Red.
Great.
It's also National Drink Wine Day.
Ooh.
But I think she's going to sing Clean. Maroon would be the obvious one, I think. But I think she's going to do Clean just to kind of change it up.
So you guys all have Clean. Should I add Clean?
Nope. You can't change yours. I mean, you could and...
No, I won't.
Okay. Is it my turn? Yes.
It's your turn, Amy.
I have Last Kiss and Would've, Could've, Should've.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Lethal combo.
It was a little turn from my lighter songs that I chose earlier in the weekend.
Anna.
For no real reason. I just really do think she's just in such a lovey stage. So I have This Love and Daylight.
Ooh. Good ones. Awesome.
No Clean?
Should I? Y'all are making me feel pressured.
I thought you were going to say that. For no particular reason, Clean.
I'm kind of surprised you haven't said Haunted yet.
There's a reason for that.
Oh, okay.
No, I was waiting for someone to ask.
Oh, okay.
I need every single Swiftie who listens to this podcast to hold hands and manifest with me that she plays Haunted in Dublin when I am there.
What?
Okay? Yes.
When did this happen?
Did I not tell you?
No.
Oh, surprise. Yes, Ryan and I are going to Ireland. We're going to Dublin to see Taylor Swift.
Wow.
Yeah, I was able to get tickets, and with our job with the morning show, it's really, really hard to take time off. But I was able to get tickets, and it just so happens to fall on the 1 week of vacation that we get. And Ryan has been wanting to go overseas. We wanted to go to Europe. We wanted to go somewhere for our 1-year wedding anniversary, which is July 1st. And so I was able to get tickets to see Taylor in Dublin. So we're going to start in Dublin. We're going to do Ireland. We're going to go to London. We're going to do a whole trip out of it. So I am putting every single drop of Swiftie magic into the manifesting that Taylor plays Haunted in Dublin when I'm there.
I've got my fingers crossed for you.
So the end of June is when you'll be there.
Yes,
Cool.
Yes. So super excited to see Taylor again, to go to Ireland for the first time. I've never been. And I'm hoping she does Haunted then. But yeah, that's why I haven't. Okay. That's why I haven't said it. because if she plays it like the night before, I'm gonna cry.
I know, it'll be a Mr. Perfectly Fine situation.
I know. So fingers crossed. Also, you guys, we haven't decided on a punishment for this leg of our game.
What do y'all want to see me do?
I mean, it's really anyone's game. No one has points
True.
yet. No one has points yet. Something that our listeners have suggested that I think we all kind of liked was the loser has to spend a whole episode speaking in only Taylor Swift lyrics.
I love this idea.
Love it.
I think that's fun. Someone else suggested something that I think we could still do on top of whatever we do is the loser has to find 13 small businesses to support and or donate to or just acknowledge for Swifties to know about. Which I thought was cool.
We could do both, because we'll do this again.
Mm-hmm.
This is just for the oceanic area, right? And then what? Am I saying
I haven't
it?
heard that word since 7th grade geography. I'm glad you used it.
Yeah, but you're right because we're gonna start over again, like with our game
In the
at
Europe.
some point.
Yeah.
Because she's gonna be on tour for a while, and so we don't want to make it one long thing. We want to kind of break it up.
Yeah.
So do we want to do that? The loser has to spend an entire episode speaking only in Taylor Swift lyrics.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
No.
All right, cool. Loser has to speak only in Taylor Swift lyrics in an episode down the road. Okay, great. So, Lacey, you said you had a theory.
Yes, because Swifties are always expecting what's next, what's happening. She just announced TS11, the Tortured Poets Department, and everyone's still making connections. Is she going to drop more in the meantime? Is Reputation going to come? Is she going to repeat the order that it was supposed to be with Karma and Reputation? And someone on TikTok, the Fluent Project, noticed a lot of references to 12 that has them wondering.
About the clock. So there's been clocks everywhere for a while now, and we all thought it was because of midnights. But now she's been incorporating the clock into the Tortured Poets Department as well, and she was wearing a clock at the Grammys that was set to midnight. Guys, how many hours are on a clock? 12. The Tortured Poets Department is her 11th album. Am I completely delusional for thinking we might get another brand new album before the end of the Eras tour?
I don't think it's crazy.
It's not crazy. If I thought it would be crazy to release a new album in the middle of the tour, but she's doing that.
Yeah.
So any other thoughts about releasing new music? It can certainly happen.
I just can't rule anything out.
Yeah.
Because Taylor's absolutely unstoppable, as we've seen, and any single time that we've doubted anything, she does it anyway. So, anything is possible.
Her final show on the books for now is December 8th, 2024. So do we think she's going to release another album, another brand new album between now and then, in the end of the year?
Either that or announce it.
Yeah, anything is possible. She could at least announce it to release right when the tour ends.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm very excited for the Tortured Poets Department. Don't get me wrong. I'm very, very excited about it. But seeing how absolutely happy she is with Travis right now, I can't wait to hear those songs. Like the songs that she writes inspired by what she's going through right now.
Yeah.
And I can only imagine she's probably already pen and paper.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
For sure.
So
a lot of glittery gel pen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think anything is possible.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, but I've seen speculation on rather than 2 re-releases and a new album, maybe 2 new albums and a re-release. And that would put it, well, no, unless she released 2 and then Reputation, it wouldn't be in order. But if she was going to release Karma, then it would be Karma, but Tortured Poets we don't feel like is Karma at all. Yeah. But we'll see. I've also seen a really cool meme that has You're Losing Me, and it's just the tip of the iceberg. And then the Tortured Poets Department is this huge iceberg underneath. And I'm so excited.
And I don't know if it's real or not, but I've seen like maybe a list of the songwriters for who wrote each song on Tortured Poets Department. She wrote all of them, of course, Jack Antonoff helping with some. There's a handful that she wrote by herself, and then there's some that Florence from Florence and the Machine.
Okay.
Supposedly, allegedly, if this is real or not, I think she helped write like 3 or 4 songs on the album.
Interesting.
So that'll be
William
really
Bowery on that list anywhere?
No.
Just the inspiration.
Oh, speaking of Tay Voodoo, there's some. Ooh, I'm just speaking off the top of my head, so I don't have this completely correct or in front of me at all. But there was like a Battle of Bowery that Clara Bow is connected to, that people were referencing, like, how did she know about this whenever she was writing folklore and choosing William Bowery, Joe Alwyn's pen name, for that album? But there was some Battle of Bowery.
I thought it was because they would hang out at the Bowery Hotel.
I mean, yeah, he picked it because of his grandfather's name, and I can't remember where Bowery came from. But I saw someone said, TikTok's so smart. It was the smart people on TikTok that came up with the Battle of Bowery and exactly what that means. Here's somebody who can better explain it because it was actually them who put it together. The Lavender Girl on TikTok had this to say about the Battling Bill of Bowery.
There are things that Taylor just, like, can't plan. Like, the Sunset and Vine, Clara Bow's star being there, and that poem about the Battling Bill of the Bowery falling for Clara Bow. The Battling Bill of the Bowery? William Bowery? Taylor couldn't have planned that in 2020, been like, hey, honey, we're probably going to break up, and I have this whole idea for a breakup album, so can your pseudonym be William Bowery? And then be like, oh, it just happens to be like a hotel we hung out at once, and your grandpa's first name. That's it. Battling Bill of the Bowery.
That's a mouthful.
Almost like the Tortured Poets Department.
A little bit.
Yeah, right?
A little bit.
I am very proud of us. We have not stumbled on that title at all this episode. It feels more natural now coming out.
We're getting more used to it.
Mm-hmm. I saw a band called the Dead Poet Society, too. I haven't listened to them, but I saw that they're, I got an email about them touring. Yeah. So I don't know what kind of music or anything, or if they're doing it because of this album, if like they have a resurgence or anything, but yeah.
All right. I think that does it for. You're looking at me like there's more to talk about.
I just wanted to say one thing.
Oh, sure.
It's a sad thing. Because I do just want to say a few things, because we have been, as Swifties, absolutely welcomed into Chiefs Kingdom, because Taylor Swift has started dating Travis Kelce, and I even have Chiefs gear and all this stuff. And I feel like I just can't not say anything about what happened at the Super Bowl parade. Mm-hmm. It was last night from when we're recording this episode, but last night in Kansas City, there was a parade to celebrate the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl, and it unfortunately ended in a tragedy because there was a mass shooting. I believe from right now, from when we're recording this, I believe one person passed away, and 8 or so people were wounded and injured, a lot of them being children. And it just really is so heartbreaking because, like, over the last few months, I feel like Kansas City has absolutely shown so much love to Swifties, to Taylor Swift, and even at the parade yesterday from early on, I was seeing so many videos of people being like, Taylor Swift, like Swifties, like so excited. And I remember I was watching the videos yesterday being like, oh my gosh, it would be so incredible to be in Kansas City right now, celebrating, being surrounded by so much love. And then for a moment, a day like that to just end so tragically, it was just absolutely heartbreaking. So I just wanted to send our love to anybody that was there, anybody that was affected by it, anybody that had family there. But I also want to just say thank you so much to anybody in Kansas City and in Chiefs Kingdom for always having our back. And y'all are just absolutely in our hearts right now, because I can't just not acknowledge that happened, especially after the absolute love that the people of Kansas City have shown us. So yeah. I just wanted to mention that. I don't want to end on such a sad note, but it was a very sad thing that happened. Mm-hmm. So
3 suspects were taken into custody, and 2 of them are juveniles. The one person who was killed was a DJ, host of Taste Tejano at her local radio station. Her name was Lisa Lopez Gallivan, and she was killed. So just so sad, so awful that happened in such a loving city, like you said, Anna.
Thanks for listening. The Third Teen, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. Subscribe for free and leave a positive review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google Podcasts.